I'm Jordi Valls. I'm the head of Innovation Lab at SITA.
Jordi, what is SITA?
SITA is a 75-year-old IT company that's reinvented itself many times, from inventing or being the leaders in messaging between aircrafts and airports to common use in the airports like the check-in desk, the self-bag drops, to borders software to do pre-clearance in many countries around the world, and a lot of aircraft and airport stuff.
You are not only in Europe, you are also in Middle East, also in United States?
Honestly, I think we're in 80 or 90% of the countries of the world, if not 100%, because some of our messaging products are core to the industry. But then we are also serving, I don't know what percentage, but a big percentage of the airport operations, both in passenger experience like check-in and self-bag drop, to airport operations inside the runway with some of the planning software, and even also from pilot staff to plan their trips with dispatchers. And yeah, we do a lot of stuff, to be honest.
Here in FutureTravel in Barcelona, you are part of the panel Innovation for the Airlines. Please tell us something about this panel and the conclusions.
So I think we talked a lot about how the airlines and the airports can collaborate more. I think that's definitely a barrier in the industry that could unlock a lot of value for themselves as a business and for the passengers to get a better experience. And I think we also talk a lot about AI, which is a big subject at the moment, right? And how that will change both the passenger experience and the internal workforce of airlines and airports.
How do you think that AI is going to change the airlines' operations?
So I think the biggest hypothesis we have at the lab is around conversational interfaces, and that's not our own hypothesis, it's a general tech trend. And we think that the ability for people to talk to software in a natural way, and that software to either make some reasoning or thinking and then come back to you with an answer, is going to be very disruptive in a good way, hopefully in a way that makes people much more productive, much easier life to be much more productive at work and to be much more efficient, basically.
Many people say that it's going to customize travel somehow. I don't know if you can say the same, considering airlines.
Yeah, I think clearly the likes of Apple and Google are going to do hopefully they're going to do a good job at letting the customers, the users, the passengers control their own information on their own devices. And we're working towards, I think, more collaboration for that information to get where it needs to be, right? So for example, obviously stuff like biometrics or stuff like changing your flight should become a natural thing down the road, where you go and ask your Siri, hey, can you change my seat? And SITA hopefully can play a role in helping that happens through the Airline app, for example.
Great. Let's see in the next future what FutureTravel Summit is saying today in Barcelona. Yeah. All the best in 2025.